Hey everyone, it's Des, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so I thought that in light of this very lovely holiday, that I would do a makeup look for it. Of course, this is very last minute since Valentine's Day is tomorrow, but I absolutely love celebrating holidays, and I definitely wanted to do this makeup look. I just didn't have time recently to make it until today. Valentine's Day always seems to be like a very touchy subject for people. Either you have someone and you're excited about it, or you don't have someone and you hate it. I was one of those people that always liked it anyways, even if I was single, because it was fun. You got to hand out little Valentines with your friends with like those really weird tasting lollipops on them, and it was just a good time. So I've always enjoyed holidays like this, and what better way to celebrate than with painting your face? So whether you're taken or a single Pringle, this is just a basic look for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer and let's get started. Okay guys, to start with, I already have my eyes primed, so I don't need to worry about that. I always like to put a primer down before I start on my eye look, just so that it lasts throughout the day. To start with, I'm going to be starting with my transitioning shade, which is ColourPop's new shadow in the shade Baby Talk. This was part of their Valentine's Day line that came out on the 6th or the 7th, I believe. And I'm not sure if you can still get this or not, but it doesn't really matter. It's not about the brand or what you're using, it's about the color of it right now. The color of this shadow is a very, very deep red, and that's the most important part right now, is that you have a red shadow. This one is kind of a metallic-y color. It's almost a matte, so if you have like the Modern Renaissance palette or something that has a lot of reds in it, or you have just a single that's red, that works too. It's all about the color at this point. So I'm just going to start by putting this around my eye, kind of in a like halo effect, towards the outer edge. Dang it guys, I forgot almost the most important part about this look. Before you do anything else, you're going to need to put tape on your eyes. Now this is going to sound weird, you may have seen this before, but it really, really works, and it's how I get that nice cut for my eyes. I have hooded eyes, so for me doing eyeliner and things like that, it's very difficult, and this tape makes it so much easier. So I like to use this washi tape because it doesn't hurt so much when you peel it off. And it's pretty. So just get a good sized piece and put it under your eye. Okay, now we're ready to go. So we're going to continue putting that in a halo effect around the eye, around this middle part. It's okay if you go inside there a little bit. You can always either use concealer to fix it or blend it out. Okay, we're done with this shade for now, but we're going to come back to it, and next we're going to move on to a MAC eyeshadow I have called Pretty Dainty. Now if you don't have this, that's alright, because they make other shades that are actually very similar to this called Sushi Flower, and once again, it's all about the color. If you find any brand that you like with this kind of color, it'll work. So what I'm going to do with this is that I'm just going to put it on my middle lid and all over the lid itself. This is going to serve as a base shade for the next color I'll be using. Voila! Next I'll be using ColourPop's Bubbly. It is a very bright pinky color with lots and lots of shimmer. The reason I needed to put down that base color on my lid was because this is a very light color with shimmer, and it needs a darker base to sit on for that pink to really come through. So this you're just going to apply with your finger to the middle of the lid. Okay, now that we have that done, we have our light color, we're going to go back in with that darker transition color just to deepen it a little bit. If you're using a ColourPop shadow, I suggest using a concealer brush or your finger. The metallics don't really work, or I guess the shimmers I would say, they don't really work with a brush like this. You have to use your finger, but since this one is a matte metallic kind of finish, you can use the concealer brush with it. So we're just gonna go back into there a little bit, kind of deepening up that very dark pink color. I would say not to go past this part of your eye, just so that you don't get too much of the dark in your inner corner. Then we're going to blend it out. Okay, then one of the last steps is applying a little bit of a darker shimmer color to the outer corner there. Today I'll be using Fooling Around by ColourPop. It's also from their Valentine's Day line. It is a very deep blue toned red with shimmer. And you're just going to take a teeny tiny bit of this and put it right in the outer corner there, just to give it a nice deep look. And then we're going to blend. Lastly, we're just going to put on a inner corner highlight, and that is going to be the shade Liar Liar from ColourPop. And then lastly, after that, we are just going to apply some mascara or put on false lashes, whatever you prefer. You can also apply a little bit to the brow bone. So now you can either just curl your lashes and put mascara on or apply falsies, whichever you prefer. And then once you're all done, you can take off the tape and voila, you have this beautiful cut into your eyeshadow. You didn't even have to use a steady hand for it, just tape. I'm gonna finish the rest of my look and then I'll be back. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you all have a great Valentine's Day, whether you're single or not. Comment down below what some of your favorite things to do on Valentine's Day are, and I will see you guys later this week. Please hit subscribe or like, and you can follow me on Instagram or Tumblr, links down below. Stay stellar, guys. Bye!